so we're good with controller, and I'm just gonna load the game. Okay, I have. Oh shit. Okay, I'm just gonna hide the stream for a second. Okay. Sorry for the stress. I'm so nervous. This was supposed to be relaxing, and obviously I always have a little tech issue at the end, so that's just the way it goes. Okay, so I'm gonna find the ISO file, which I have somewhere, and then we're gonna get going and play some Sonic Adventure 2, which is the very best game ever made, ever produced, and I stand behind that. I've changed my mind over time, and I've now decided that it is in fact the case. So all right, we're gonna go back to this, and we're gonna launch the game and see if it works. Boom. Okay, that's promising. All right, let's set it up. Boom. All right, that's Sonic. Is it working? Yes. Okay, let's make sure the Okay, I am sorry to report the controllers. Oh no, is it working? Yes. Yes, it is. Okay, awesome. Sound is too loud. Okay, tell me about that. So, sound of the game or sound of me? So, now it should be good volume between the game and myself. Okay, all right. So now this is the official beginning of the stream. So, I'm Hugo, and this is my totally indulgent little reward. I've been working very hard for a couple of weeks. I wanted to do this stream last weekend, and I just got inspired. I started writing a song, and so I got distracted, and I did that because I always put some music as priority. But I've been working very hard for a number of days now, and I figured I would reward myself. You know, I just delivered something a couple of hours ago, and I was like, you know what? It's time. I need to treat myself to the very best that life can offer. And it so happens that the very best that life can offer is Sonic Adventure 2. So that's what we're gonna do. If you don't know about this game, well, you're in for a treat, I think. Over time, I've changed my opinion, many back and forth with it, and I've landed on the conclusion that it's legitimately, non-ironically great. It's just really good. So, first of all, I'm gonna need to ask you a few questions, so that I can make some decisions about the playstyle we're gonna do. You'll may be surprised to find out that I'm not actually very good at Sonic. I love it way more than I am good at it. So it's not gonna be impressive gameplay, but hopefully it's gonna be fun. So there's a few options that we can do, right? Number one is, do we want to see the story? Do we want to let the cinematics play out, or do we want to like skip through them and just like go as fast as possible? That's question number one. So let me know about that. So you want to see the story? Okay, great. The second thing is, do we want to speedrun and go as fast as possible, or do we want to take some time, go to the Chao Garden, go for score, and like be efficient but a little bit more relaxed? Which I guess ties into the first question. Obviously, if we're going speedrun, we're gonna skip the cutscenes. Take time, Chao's. Okay, because I haven't gone to the Chao Garden in a long time. Okay, so people want to see the story and efficient. Oh, actually, you're kind of all right. You know what? I'm just gonna play it by ear. We're gonna start it, but we're not gonna make it a time attack. We're not gonna try to beat the game as fast as possible. We're just gonna play it and see what happens, and enjoy it. I've replayed it recently a little bit, so it's not unfamiliar to me. Played it for a couple of hours last week, but it delights me no matter what. This isn't just nostalgic. I play it to play it. So. New file. All right.
Story select.
Let's play through the hero side.
Sigma Alpha 2 heading due south over the city. We're en route. Everything's a go.
This is Control Tower. We have you on radar. Report cargo status of captured Hedgehog aboard. Over.
That's a 10-4. Cargo secured on board and... What?
Didn't
That
copy that.
cargo's
Over.
gone.
Oh my
Taking
God.
out everyone aboard and...
What's wrong?
What in the
Come
world?
in. Over.
Yeah.
What do you think you're doing? Get that head off!
So already high stakes, high drama. Sonic is escaping from seemingly a kind of army government stand-in that decided that he was a no good hedgehog. Obviously, as we know, Sonic is a hero. We like Sonic very much, and so we're happy to see him escape. And this is when, yeah, and this is gonna be the best song, possibly ever written, coming up. All right. So I won't speak because you need to hear this. Yeah.
Attention all units. Suspect seen heading south. Block all major roads and capture the suspect.
Run at the speed of sound. All right, so Sonic Adventure was the first Sonic Adventure was kind of a departure in terms of storytelling style for the franchise. It introduced all of those very like dramatic, cinematic, very like Western elements. You know, obviously it's set in a kind of San Francisco inspired location, and I live for it. It's great. I actually think the story's pretty good. I loved it as a child, and then when I grew up a little bit, I started kind of ironically liking Sonic Adventure 2. I'm not playing very well. It's gonna get better. I said ironically saying that I liked it ironically, that it wasn't very good, I was just nostalgic. And I've changed my tune. I actually love it unironically now. I think it's just good. I think the story is actually silly, but kind of thrilling and charming in a way. And I think it objectively doesn't hold up. I know it's nostalgia, but ooh. Oh, okay, I'm doing a terrible job. It's also a little bit laggy, so I'll blame it on the stream. But it's working, come on. Oh yeah, right, so normally you have that power-up that allows you to go through these rings really quickly. Unfortunately, because we're starting a new game, we haven't unlocked that power yet, so it's a bit frustrating for a veteran player. Someone in the chat says that I replayed Sonic Adventure 1 recently and it was actually good. And I may surprise you in revealing that I actually disagree with that statement. I don't think Sonic Adventure 2 is good. I think they're vastly different games. And the main difference being that one is good and then the other is not. And in this case, the good one is the one we're playing today. So you're on the right stream. Okay. So I had this game for GameCube when it came out, and it blew my mind. And the moment that I realized it was going to matter to me till the end of time is this very scene right there, when this truck comes crashing down in this objectively fairly unplayable but very dramatic little sequence. So we're escaping. Now, I don't think I'll have A rank. I hope I do, but I don't think I played very well. I missed a lot of important parts, so I don't think this is going to be doable. Oh, yeah, see? So we may need to replay to get an A rank. I mean, normally if I was playing alone, I would replay it to get the A rank, but I'm not gonna have you sit through this level again. So I think it's 17. I think I'm 30 points away from A rank. That's extremely frustrating. So I'm feeling insulted by this game. I feel like a lifetime of preparation has let me down, you know. I am not. So somebody's asking why the truck is following Sonic, and I believe it's implied that it's the same organization that captured him and dropped him at the start of the game, if you remember. They display the same logo, so there's a hint right there. Now, what this thing is unclear. Alright, so we're going to want to take a ring, and then we're going to want to kill it as soon as possible. Come on. Okay, yeah. So this game is great, but the camera is terrible. But that's every 3D game. That's not specific to Sonic. It's actually a cool design. Like, this actually looks good. I want a little statue of this boss character. How cute. Now, one of the things that I like about playing it on a GameCube emulator right now, as opposed to a the official HD PC version, is that it preserves a lot of the little advertisements and product placements that were in the game originally. For example, you can see a Phantasy Star Online ad, which is another Sega game. And there's also a bunch of ads for a shoe brand called Soap, and that's the brand that Sonic wears in the game. And so when that product placement deal ran out, they kept the shoes in the game, but it removed all of the ads and replaced the ads in the HD version with just posters for Sonic himself, which I find kind of puzzling. Like, is he a big celebrity? I guess he is, but like, why? It's not like Sonic advertising anything but himself, you know? So it's kind of confusing. I don't fully get what's going on there, but
Hey guys,
all right.
take care.
So I'm glad we didn't go for a speed run because I'm being very slow. I hear people complaining about the stereo mic thing, and I have no idea what it is. I set up the mix. Ooh, drama. Shadow.
It all starts with this. A jewel containing the ultimate power.
Shadow is so cool. I want to be Shadow. Not like dress as Shadow. I want to be. Like, embody his vibe, you know? I don't want to look like Shadow because that would be difficult to live on a day-by-day basis, but I want his aura. I want his general energy, you know? It's just too cool and skilled and confident. And a bit of a sad boy, as we'll find out later in the story, but no spoiler. Control! Yeah, so if you've only played the GameCube version, you may be surprised to know that all of the cutscenes are actually bugged in the GameCube version compared to the Dreamcast version. The lighting is all off, a number of effects do not work, so it's kind of a trip to rewatch the original Sonic Adventure 2 non-battle Dreamcast version on YouTube and see the improvements. But obviously I'm too nostalgic for this version, so to me this is the authentic one. Ooh, some jazzy beats.
Just let it go.
So famously, Sonic Adventure 2 has 3 gameplay styles. The Sonic speed levels, which we've just played, where you play as Sonic or Shadow, and then the other 2 gameplays, which are traditionally less popular but that I personally enjoy, are the treasure stages and the mech stages. So we're going to play a treasure level now, where we're going to be looking for hidden pieces of the Chaos Emerald. Somebody's suggesting that I use the hints to go faster, and I will not do that. I've never played with the hints, so I have not memorized them. Because when you use a hint, you cannot get it perfect anymore. And I think that's the most fun part of these. So. My favorite gameplay style, as somebody asked, is the speed levels, obviously. But my close second is actually the treasure stages. I think they're extremely fun. Mostly because you can fly, like the controls are actually very satisfying. You can fly completely freely. Somebody's asking me about the new 1975 album. I haven't listened, I mean I've listened to everything but not in one sitting because it's a very long album. So I'm still figuring out my thoughts, but I'll let you know. Alright. So, oh, there you go. There's one right there. It's not the. I missed it. Okay, there was one. We'll get it later. But okay. That's. Oh my God, we're doing well. Where would that be? I don't remember all the positions by heart. Most really good player do. So we're looking for a little. There it is. Okay, perfect. This is what I was talking about. If you use hints, you can't do that. Number 2, I think we've seen it. At the start of the level. Oh no, this is actually going to be the 3rd one, so that's good. We're probably going to go really fast there. Okay, I don't know how to access this one though. I don't remember. Chad, do you remember how you're supposed to? Yeah, there you go. Okay, and then so number 3 is gonna be. I mean, number 2 technically. We're gonna kill this. We're gonna get an A rank. That's gonna be good. Come on. Okay, so I guess it's on the floor below. Yeah, okay, yellow, that's getting good. Alright. Okay, so it must be a little bit below.
It's closer.
Yeah. Oh. Oh yeah, the music in this is so amazing. That was probably my first exposure to like hip hop, I think, in my life, and I'm very endeared by all the Knuckles songs. A rank. Boom.
Yeah,
I'm getting like whenever I see that particular shade of pink, I get chills of satisfaction. All right, that was great. Let's see what's next. Oh, Tails. Tails is kind of whack. Let's be honest. Like Tails doesn't have the energy and the presence. I mean, he's very skilled and nice, and I want to be his friend, but I less aspirational character for me, for sure. Rob the bank? Is he? Sorry, I kind of dropped off of the storyline right there. I just saw Tails talking about robbing a bank, and I feel like he reacted to my insult, and it was like, no, I'm actually kind of bad. I rob banks and stuff.
Amy doing here? Doesn't matter. I have to help Amy because she's in.
Yeah, he has great moral character. So you can see the lighting is off here. In the Dreamcast version, he has this more like normal like shade, but here he has this kind of like more desaturated dark orange, which isn't really his character. So. All right, this boss battle is terrible, but it's okay because it's very short. So I think it's just it was kind of on their to-do list, and they didn't think about making it actually like a fun part of the game. So it lasts literally like 15 seconds, and you just press B until you win, basically. So yeah, it lasts like 18 seconds in this instance. Somebody is asking me which Sonic game it is, and fool, this is Sonic Adventure 2 Battle, the very best Sonic game, the only good Sonic game probably, to be honest.
This time I'll let you go, but the next time we meet, you won't be so
The voice acting is excellent in this game. Like, all those actors are doing a great job.
Wow, Tails, you did it! But what are you doing here on this island?
The vocal mixing is so bad.
That question. Don't you know it's dangerous here?
The music is way too loud.
I know, but I'm here to save my hero.
Amy's character is very bad. It's not very, she doesn't have much agency. She basically only exists to trick Sonic into marrying her, which isn't exactly a very positive representation of women in the Sonic universe, but, you know, it's 2001. Okay, this is the third gameplay style. This is this thing. So the idea with this is to lock onto as many enemies as possible to create combos. And I played the game for years as a child without understanding that that's how it worked, and so I could never get high scores, and I didn't understand. I thought I was terrible, and I guess I was, because I did not understand the premise of those stages, so that wasn't so good. I think we can get an A rank first try on that one, because it's pretty straightforward. Those levels are pretty long though, so. So every level has. Oh, you know what we'll do? We'll also try to actually get a Chao key and go to the Chao Garden, because I haven't been to the Chao Garden since the last time that I've fully completed the game. So the thing with completing this game is that there are 180 emblems to collect. Once you get them all, you unlock the best level of the game. So there's a real incentive to 100% complete it. Like, you actually get something, a reward that is very, very worth it. It takes about like maybe 50, 40, 30 hours maybe of gameplay to get to that point, because it requires you to play every mission in the game, which is every stage 5 times with 5 different objectives, and get an A rank in every single one of them, plus kill it in the Chao Garden and get a really powerful Chao that can win all of the little Chao minigames, which are not really good, let's be honest. And so that's kind of tedious, but I do it every time I play through this game because the reward of getting Green Hill Zone is so incredible. Oh, I spoiled it. That's what you get. You get a 3D remake of the very first level of the very first Sonic game, and that is a fantastic, fantastic reward. It's exceptionally fun. So I'm probably gonna do that yet again. Last time I did it was on tour for my Pixel Empire tour with Skylar Spence, and we were both fans of the game, and so what we would do is we would play it on emulator on Dolphin, and we would put the memory card save on a Dropbox so that we could share the same save file. And when he was on stage opening, I would progress in the game, and as soon as I went on stage, he would go on the Dropbox and download the updated save file with my progress, and then he would pick up where I left off and play as I was on stage. And then as soon as I left stage, I would ask, okay, what did you do? Like, which mission did you succeed? Because there's a few that are very tricky. And so that was kind of the thrill throughout the tour, was trying to make sure that we completed the 180 emblem goal before the tour ended, which we very much did, because that was essentially our purpose. How do you do this again? Oh yeah, there it is. Somebody's asking me to ask Ryan Skylar to release new music, and I agree. I want him to release all of the music in the world. He's so good. He sent me so many unreleased songs that are phenomenal, and so yeah. Last time we talked, he was kind of like upgrading his team and setting himself up for like newer and bigger things. So I need to check in and find out what's happening, because that music is exceptional. Boom, A rank. See, this is how we did. We failed City Escape, but that's behind us, and now we are actually doing a good job. Somebody asking me for my thoughts on Lady Gaga's new music. I think it's great. I love it. Rain on Me is my favorite Gaga single of the past like 5 years.
No fear.
It's awesome.
Amy Rose is here.
How'd you get here?
Well, if you got
Now the reason I'm not streaming with a webcam is I'm a little anxious that I'll make too many memeable faces, and so this is not something I'll be able to erase, and so it's pretty high risk, but maybe I'll do it next time.
that black hedgehog,
Did you see it? Where is it now?
if I tell you, will you marry me?
No way.
I thought I had you this time.
So what we're learning from Sonic is that the way to get into a relationship is to exploit somebody in grave danger and emotionally coerce them into marriage. So this was my takeaway as a child.
Wait for me, Sonic. He's such a brat sometimes.
All right, Metal Arbor. This one is so good. Oh my god. So we're not gonna get A rank on this because the only way to get A rank is to do an incredibly tricky maneuver at the end that I haven't really mastered, and there's no other way to get the A rank. So I'm not gonna try it because otherwise we'll have to replay through the level many times until I do. And I think we want to just like play through every level once. Okay. Oh yeah, I forgot. I still don't have that power up. So there's a lot of like little shortcuts that are just not available because I need to unlock those power ups. But we're actually gonna unlock this power up in this very level, so it's not gonna be so bad. And this is where we get it. Boom. Light shoes. Okay. Trying to keep up with the chat as well, but obviously this is a game that requires a little bit of attention. Somebody is saying that Nick is grieving Super Monkey Ball. Is Nick in the chat grieving Super Monkey Ball, or is he somewhere else grieving Super Monkey Ball? Sonic relationship tips. I'm gonna need to check that out. Okay, Nick and I actually went to see the Sonic movie together when it came out, so that was we have a lot of strong Sonic memories. I'm an idiot. I'm an idiot. I suck. I'm a no good, sucky boy. That was humiliating. That was not good. I am ashamed of myself. You know what? This won't do. We're gonna start it over because we need to at least have a B rank. I don't agree with this. It's only gonna take a minute. Forgive me, but this is. I don't want anything other than an A rank or, at the worst case, a B rank to show up on this screen. Okay? We're not gonna. Nope. Still not good. I need that little bonus at the start. See, I told you I was gonna play each level once, and then instead I'm doing this. So this is how it's gonna go. Okay, that's good. I will never let you see a C rank, okay? If you see a C rank from me during this stream, I will cut off the stream immediately. I will delete this video game. I will never speak of it again. And so we can't let that happen. The stakes are high. This isn't a speed run, so to clarify, the ranking in Sonic is not related to time entirely. It's related to score, and only one portion of score is time. So if you actually speed run through the levels as fast as you can, you usually don't get an A rank because you don't have time to do any of the cool tricks that net you points. So this is not actually the way to play the game. So I've never been that interested in actual speed runs. I'm more interested in the ranking. Okay. You know what? I didn't try it this time because I'm scared. Somebody said if you get a C rank, you have to remix City Escape, and okay, I can live with that. I've already covered City Escape on stage with. Just realized that I forgot to tweet that I was. Okay, whatever. It's like this is meant to be secret anyway. Another great dramatic moment. Boom. The music's so good, such a vibe. I've actually been looking for the vinyl of Sonic Adventure 2 because it came out recently, like a repress, with one blue disc and one red disc, which fits the light and dark theme, which is so cool, and I could never find it. I kept on finding the Sonic Adventure 1 soundtrack, which, as we've established, sucks. Okay. Come on. No!
Just made it.
Hey guys, thank you. It's been Madeon. Hope you're well. I'll see you. Hopefully we get to do shows again. I really miss going on tour. Wait, what's that sound in the background?
Phew. So far, so good. Hey, that's
It's Shadow.
Blue Hedgehog again, of all places. I found you, Faker. Faker? I think you're the fake hedgehog around here. You're comparing yourself to me? Huh? You're not even good enough to be
I'll
my
make you eat those words.
There's no time to play
Look,
games.
I would have quit the game, but Shadow is back, and I kind of have a thing for Shadow. I think we know that, and I just kind of want to.
I'm the coolest.
He's the coolest. He says it himself, and so I can't just leave him be, you know. I kind of had to. Those characters fights are the worst. They're just really not fun, but they're just necessary from a source. No. No.
There's no
No,
time
you know
to
what?
play games. You won't even get the chance.
You won't be able to
Yeah, thank you. What's his character name? Chao? Whatever that character's name, the little robot Chao. Whenever I hear its voice, I get a little offended because it only comes up if you're like kind of failing. So, okay, I have an excuse. There's a clear reason why I'm not playing at my usual standard. And the reason is that I'm actually not very good. The other reason, though, is that this is actually very laggy because I tested and optimized for the PC version, and it ran buttery smooth even when streaming. But I was testing it with the keyboard, and like an idiot, I didn't test with a controller. Because fun fact, I'm actually a moron. I announce streams without like testing that my controller works. This is kind of the type of stuff that I do. So, you know what's gonna happen though, right? After this stream, I'm gonna look into how to make the controller work, and then I'm literally just gonna use that as an excuse to play through this game again, this time on the PC version. So this is actually kind of a blessing because I'm gonna get to play this game once. Why is this? Okay, there we go.
Imposter. Do you know who I am?
Somebody says play with the launchpad. Oh my god, this is actually doable. Like I legit can do that. I may actually do it. This is no, it's too gimmicky. I can do that, but it's actually it is funny though.
Shadow, what are you doing? Hurry and get back here right now before the island blows up with you on it!
Blows up?
Yeah, the input lag is like crazy, so I will fix that. It's okay. You know what? I'm gonna stop complaining, making excuses, and talking about tech difficulties because that's my fault. Boom. This song is so good. Oh my god. This is what I meant when I said that this game is legitimately good. Like, it has very consistent art direction. This is something that is not talked about enough, but the font selection is all very like coherent and fun and like very much of an era. And everything about the game and its interface is inspired by the theme of duality. You know, there's like two storylines. We're currently playing the hero storyline, but there is also the dark villain storyline that you can play through. And so you see this theme echoed in the HUD, echoed in the menus, in the music, the story. It's really cool. That game is janky, but in a very charming way. So, and I've played it so much that there's nothing about it that feels like a mistake to me. I'm just physically unable to recognize anything about this game as anything other than perfect. Boom. Oh shit. Oh. Alright, let's pretend this was smooth. What a cool environment, you know? Boom. Somebody says, do I have any plan to make a video game soundtrack? Well, some people may be aware of things, but maybe someday. I would love to do soundtrack work, yeah, in general. There's a lot of like genres that I actually produce a lot that you never hear because they don't really relate to Madeon. But like I produce a lot of music, a lot more than I put out. So I have like entire albums worth of genres that you wouldn't expect that I make. And the cool thing with the soundtracks that I would get to maybe use some of those techniques, you know. Like do something very unexpected, very non-Madeon would be fun. Some people are asking for French, and I'm like, sure, but also, isn't it like 6 a.m. in France right now? I don't think there's any... I'm sure there's a couple of French people watching, and I feel sorry about your insomnia, and thank you for checking out the stream. Okay, now if this is a C,
Yes!
I will keep playing, come on, I'm not gonna do that gag again. And it's not gonna happen anymore, so. Because, boom. Hey, this is how we do.
That was cool!
It was cool, Sonic, you are right. Alright. If I get an A rank on that next one, I will play the following level commenting exclusively in French. Somebody is asking me if I ghost produce for anyone. I did some ghost production at the very start of my career, but it's on Wikipedia. You can find out about it. Because I just needed like to make some money. Because I had just quit school and I needed my parents to believe I had a job, so I needed to figure stuff out.
I have to hurry and find the map.
And the guy I ghost produced for tried to discourage me from being my own artist. And I made the Pendulum remix at the time, and he was like mocking me for it and like being very nasty, very bad person. And hopefully it worked out for me, so I'm glad I followed my heart, you know. Somebody's asking any production credit that I have that I'm proud of it that not many people know about. I produced a song for Tudor Cinema Club called Changing of the Seasons. and I think it's cool. I also did like the radio version of the Muse single called Panic Station that has like very typically 2012, I guess, or 13 Madeon drums. So it's kind of fun to listen to. Okay, yeah, sorry, I'm distracted. I need to, I'm gonna restart the level. This is not good. Yeah, that's better. Okay. So actually, I've never memorized the location of the emeralds, even though I've played it a lot. I never trained myself to be good at this. I kind of find it more fun to forget where they are. And to clarify, if you've never played this game before, they're randomized. So there's actually like, I believe dozens at least of options of where they could be. But the really good players, they memorize all these options and then they use the hints to get, you know what? Okay. Okay, so if I don't figure this out soon, I'm gonna start using the hints and we're gonna do a full-on case closed type investigation instead of just roaming around aimlessly the way that I like to play usually. Okay. Yeah, okay. Okay, so it's a little bit higher. That's what we can gather. Boom. Oh my god. Yes, yes, there it is. Okay. That was okay, that wasn't great. Let's try to be a little bit quicker. And did you notice how I stopped speaking because I was getting very nervous about never finding those emeralds? I'm profoundly emotionally invested in this game. Okay, so my technique to try to find emeralds is to just try to roam through the entire level as quickly as possible. And in this case, okay, I guess I have a sense of where it is now. And we're gonna just go for it. So...
This is Pumpkin Mountain.
Yeah, I figured. Oh no, how do you go up there? I think there must be a rocket that I've missed. Yo. Okay, maybe this one will bring me high enough. Let's find out. Find out. Yeah. No, I guess not. I think this is for a separate mission. I think this is for the Chao mission, so actually never mind. Okay, yeah. Thank you. I see there's a bunch of other Sonic experts in here, and those are my people. I appreciate it. There it is. Oh, pretty. Yes, and there is one more left, Knuckles. You are very much correct. Boom. And you know what we'll do? We'll be sneaky. We'll grab a few rings and stuff just to get a better score. The trade-off being that it makes us go a little bit slower, which also decreases our score, but I think the math adds up. I think it's still worth it. Okay. Where do we think it is? Is it going to be at the little church over there? Near the train? Oh, Chao. We said we were going to check out the Chao. Should we do that? Yeah. Alright, I got the Chao key. Boom. Okay, come on. Knuckles, don't let me down. We can do this. We're gonna do this. Is there any like super excellent Sonic player right now who can already tell where the emerald is gonna be because of some, I don't know, algorithm crash? Oh, there it is. Like I figured maybe somebody like broke the random number generators and somehow is able to know. There it is. Okay, come on. Come on. Ah, no, there it is. Boom. Okay. Yo. And in this stream, we only do B and A. So we never did C. In fact, we've never seen a C. We don't know what color is the C. Is the C green? Is the C blue? We don't know. We'll never find out because we'll never see a C on this stream because all I do is A's and B's. Boom, Chao World. Yeah. Oh my god. Okay, so actually I haven't been in the Chao World since Pixel Empire Tour. So I don't remember it at all. Oh, that music! Let's pause and listen. It's just gonna be the stream for a while now. Okay, Knuckles wanna punch. Knuckles, read the room. This isn't what this is about. This is about relaxation and it's about parenting. You're like punching the air right now. No, Knuckles. Come on. Yeah, that's better. So we have this little egg right there, and I don't know what to do with it. I guess we're just gonna put it there. Can we pet it, the egg? Does somebody know how to like speed up the egg opening process? I know there's a, like you can break it against a wall, but I think it makes the Chao that comes out not love you. This may have been something that I've extrapolated as a child. It may not be a gameplay mechanic. Instead, it may just be my feelings as a child that this was what was gonna happen. So please let me know. Punch egg. Only monster throw the eggs. You're right. Okay. Well, we're just gonna chill then. You know what? I think if I had an unlimited like budget to build a dream place to live in, I would do a replica of this. Like I would build somewhere next to an ocean and contract a construction company and just give them that. And when they ask if it should be angular, I'll say yes. It should be exactly as angular. It should be like polygon accurate. I want every little detail. I want the textures to be hand painted. Let me be clear. I'm not looking to have a grass field in the shape of... No, I'm looking for the actual texture to be painted on the floor. I'm not interested in having chows there because I know they don't exist, but... yeah, and I would just be there, you know? That'd be enough. Okay, I think this is enough of this. We're gonna go back to this story now. Bam, bam, bam. Oh shit.
Lend me your ears and listen to me, America. My name is Dr. Eggman, the world's greatest scientist, and soon to be the world's greatest.
Confusingly, Eggman was originally the nickname that Sonic gave him to make fun of him. But starting with this game, or I think maybe starting with Sonic Adventure 1, he starts calling himself Eggman. So, you know, I think that's good. You know, he was bullied by Sonic and decided to, you know, roll with the punches, I guess. That's a beat from Star Wars, and I never knew until because I only saw the first Star Wars movie a few years ago, like 3 years ago, and so I had never seen it before, and so I didn't catch the reference to the Death Star and all that imagery, and so it's kind of fun to like watch this again, realizing what it's derivative of. 24 hours left. The stakes, they've never been higher. I actually don't understand what the story is. I'll come clean. I've seen all of those cutscenes so many times that they don't register as story beats to me. They're just like visual stimuli. They're shapes and colors and sounds and kind of nothing more.
But how did he manage to harness all that energy?
It's got to be the Chaos Emeralds. Yeah, that's the reason they were looking for him. Tails?
The Chaos Emeralds are like magic. They have the power to...
This is a contrivance. Like okay. You know what? This script isn't that good. Okay.
Got it! The three of you.
It does, Amy. So somebody's asking if I watched Star Wars and thought, hey, that's that scene from Sonic Adventure 2, and that's exactly how I felt. All right. So in setting up this stream, I did not check my controllers first, but I did bring a bunch of drinks and beers and Red Bull, and I'm gonna reward myself with tasty drinks if I get a good rank, like a B or an A on this one. So I need to not die. If you die in a level, there's no way you get a good rank because you reset at the last checkpoint and you lose all your points. Alright, I can't fly yet. So we're gonna unlock the ability to fly in this level, which is good news because somebody says so hard to get an A on this one. Not for grown-ups. I get A rank in that level all the time. It's just what I do. I mean, maybe not today, but... Okay, oh yeah, somebody said, okay, let's do this. If I get an A rank, I get to have a beer, and if I get a B rank, or I have to do the next level in French. How about that? And yeah, we don't know about C rank. There's no C rank that we're aware of. We've heard rumors. There's been some speculation. There's been some disparaging rumors in the press about me once having a C rank, but that's been disproven. If you check PolitiFact, it was actually fake news, and so you shouldn't believe everything you hear. So, never happened. Okay. Come on. Let's get those points, those combos. Boom. Okay. So I'm a little too focused right now because I actually do want to have a good rank. And we're also going to grab the Chao key because that's the only way to see Tails without his mech. And we want to see that. We want to see Tails' glorious design, you know? I love those like little hexagonal platforms. They're so typical of the era, you know, it's like the cheapest way to make a circle. No, come on. You're fine, Tail. Okay, and let's not die, please. No! Okay, I'm sorry, I panicked and I restarted, so we're gonna... Okay, you know what? That's it. I'm gonna play through this level in French. That's my fault, because we were gonna have a bad rank. Donc, si vous nous rejoignez, on joue à Sonic Adventure 2, qui est le meilleur jeu du monde. Et la plupart des gens qui m'écoutent là en ce moment ne parlent pas français. Si vous venez d'arriver et que vous êtes français, ça va repasser en anglais assez vite, donc je suis désolé. Et voilà, et donc je vais en profiter pour dire des choses vraiment, vraiment scandaleuses. Enfin, non, en vrai, parce que j'ai pas grand chose. Ok. Quel est... alors déjà, qui parle en français? Qui me comprend dans le chat? Voilà. Baguette speaking. Ok. The mech levels are too long. I'm sorry. It's yeah. I'm going back to English. I just have certain statements need to be spoken in a way that enables the majority of people to understand, and this is one of those statements. This is one of my core beliefs. Those levels are good, but they are just too long. but they are good. So I will stand by them. They're the least good, but they're pretty good. So there's actually only 5 in the hero storyline because one of them is replaced by a racing level for some reason. So it's the hero storyline actually has 6. Come on. The hero storyline actually has 6 Sonic levels, whereas the Dark one only has 4 Shadow levels, so that's a bit of a shame. So, you know, Shadow is good, is rare, is dark, it's mysterious. It's full of energy and ambition for the future, and he's a good listener. Alright. I'm so nervous now, like this is actually the most stressful Sonic level I've ever played because I feel like I don't want to let you down. You know, I promised some performance, I promised some A's, some B's, and all it would take is for me to be distracted for a second, fall to my death, and that's it. It would be doomsday. It would probably be. Come on. Okay, so this is where I died last time. Okay, so hold your Fs because I'm actually going in confidently. No! Oh my god! Oh my god! I'm so nervous! Yes, 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 yes! Boom. The... Oh, I'm This is one of the soap advertisement I was telling you about, the shoe company that sponsored the game. And they have a really cool logo, very 2000s. I'm into it. So one of my dreams, in the event that I decided that maybe I didn't want to do music for one reason or another, like if I became deaf or something, I would probably spend my time getting better at Unity and trying to make an homage to Sonic Adventure 2. Like a new game, a new IP, but eerily derivative, like pretty much a one-on-one ripoff, just with new levels. And I would just spend all my time like analyzing the physics of Sonic Adventure 2 so I could replicate it. Alright, let's see that score. Let's see that score. Let's see that score. Come on. Boom. Okay. I'm just gonna let you appreciate that for a second, okay? I'm just gonna leave that on screen. All right, I'm back. So I've earned a drink of my choice. I'm gonna go grab it. Oh wow, that music's cool. I forgot about that. Okay. So this is Tails' design. He looks cool. So we still have an egg. Can he fly? Yeah, he can fly. That's cute. Little Tails copter. And he can hold in the air forever. That's nice. That's very nice. This is still... Okay, you know what? Should we... Listen, we have 2 eggs. We can, like, crush one against a wall, right? It doesn't really matter. It's like... As long as one of them turns out loving us. It's probably gonna... Yeah, okay, that's it. Look, it's okay. We're gonna give this Chao so much love. See, he loves me. He's already forgiven it. And you have to realize this Chao is just born into the world, right? This Chao is not aware of... Doesn't have expectations. And we're instantly giving it resources to get better. And it's really cute. Okay, I kind of regret throwing it against the wall, but that was the past me. You know, I'm a different version. I've learned from my mistake. I've grown. Become a better father, a better man, and you know, we should embrace the change, so. All right, so now you're all fed up. I mean, not fed up, you're fed. And now I'm gonna, oh my god, it's so cute. I wish this happened in real life, you know, I just want little logos to appear above people's heads. Just to read emotions better, you know, some people are pretty uncommunicative and you don't really know what they're feeling inside, and so if they had a little bit of a heart above their head when they're happy, it would make it easier for me to, you know. And then every time you see somebody in the street with a little bit of a sad face, you could, you know, try your best to help them out. And now we're gonna name. Oh no, it's I was in full bonding time with my son, but we put straight back into world saving, unfortunately. So.
I didn't expect the inside of the mines to be like this.
Knuckles is a great voice.
This is gonna be tougher than I thought.
It is gonna be tougher than you thought. Okay, so the first thing we're gonna do is we need to grab an optional power-up in this level, because it's the only way to actually finish the game. Is to grab the breathing underwater power-up here. And so I'm gonna do it right now because otherwise I'll forget. And then when we get to the last level of the game, I'm gonna be stuck and it's gonna be a pain. So we're gonna do it right now. So first we need to lower the water level. Somebody's asking me which microphone I'm using. Are you asking because you think it sounds good? The answer is it's a Newman U87. It's not a streaming microphone. Please do not buy that microphone if you just want to like stream some games. The studio microphone is what I use to record my albums. Well, actually, good faith, I did not record. I think I recorded Shelter with a U87, and then from Shelter onwards. What am I doing? From Shelter onwards. I'm just gonna restart because I'm totally distracted. Yeah, from Shelter onwards, and so for good faith, I used the U87. And so because I have it in the studio on a stand, I've just figured I would use it to stream. It's a very classic mic. It's very bright though, so I kind of like to tame it a little bit. But this is not a production stream, so that's all I'll say about it. Does anybody remember where to find the necklace? Somebody's pointing out that it's an expensive microphone. It is expensive. Like, it is probably the one of, if not the most expensive studio gear I own. But I am a, you know, recording artist. I think it would be a little bit upsetting to, you know, sell music to people and not reinvest it in like making it sound good, you know. So okay, I totally forgot where the water necklace is. Can somebody tell me? Or I could just pull up. Is that it? It has all the ghost signs around it. What's a cheap ship studio mic option? Okay, that's a good question. So the microphone that I used to record Adventure with, not the features, my own vocals, but still, is the NT1A. The NT1A, it's like $200. Comes with a starter kit with a shock mount and stuff. It's very much marketed towards like beginners. But it sounds great. It totally does the job. I think it has a lovely little sound. And yeah, it just works, you know. I think part of the reason I'm not kind of progressing in this level right now is that I'm just enjoying vibing, like the music and stuff. Okay, I'm still doing this. Okay, please, Lord, tell me where to find. Okay, the one you have to go down is the other one. Okay, so there's two. That's why I'm confused, right? I guess I do not know this level by heart at all. So is it this one or the other one? I'm just gonna. There's a little bit of a latency to the chat, so is it this? Or am I just doing the same thing over and over again? Yeah, that one. Okay. Wait, no, that's where I've just been. That's not the. Come on, you're messing with me. With the water level now, the player must head into the water brick room, going to the shaft found in the corner of the main room. Okay, so I guess maybe it's a secondary room here. Once you get there. Down where I was before with Ghost. Where was I before? I'm so out of it, guys. I'm so sorry. Okay, is there another one? Oh, wait. Is it this thing? Is it this thing? I know it's very low. I know you need to... Hey, you know what, guys? I'm just gonna go on YouTube. I'm just gonna Google it and figure it out, because this is not happening right now. So, water necklace knuckles. Okay, so Google wants to sell me necklaces off. Okay, there we go. All right. Yes. Come on, YouTube, help me. Show me the way, as you've done many times before. You know, whenever you're at a crossroad in your life and you don't know where to go and where to turn to, there's always YouTube. Okay. Somebody says C rank for this level, and it's like, duh, I'm gonna restart it once I get the water necklace. I'm not an idiot. Huh? Wait, this is a C for cheating. Okay. Okay. Let's do this. I'm gonna actually make it happen this time, because I believe in myself, and because YouTube told me where it is. Wait, no, that's not it. But I lowered the... Oh my god, I don't know what I'm doing. I literally just watched it on YouTube and I still don't know how to do this. This is humiliating. The other one on the second... Oh, is it that? No, it's not that one. I'm an idiot. I'm so sorry. Okay, this is getting outside of running joke territory and into actually obnoxious. So I'm actually gonna focus now. Okay, this is the one. There's two of them. Fuck, I'm an idiot. That's it. I swore. That's how guilty I feel for this.
2 more left.
Oh my god! And there was a. Oh, that's good news. Well, I'm still gonna restart it, but that's kind of cute. That's kind of like a nice little. It's the game telling me that it was a good idea to insist and believe in my dreams. Now we're gonna get the most stressful music of all time, shortly. Oh my god. Boom! That's it. Okay. That's it. And we're gonna restart, and now we're gonna get some nice levels. Okay, I got my mojo back. We're gonna perform now. We're gonna show the world what we're made of, you know? I kind of wish that Sonic Adventure 2 was a big, like, worldwide sensation. That it was, like, took the place of football. That instead of the Super Bowl, there would be, like, Sonic Bowls. There would be a big halftime shows, and, like, Shakira would come on and, like, cheer us on, and there would be different categories, maybe. So maybe it's more like the Olympics. I think it's what I want out of the, you know, of life.
It's closer.
A little perfect, you know, because this is how we are. This is what we do. Sometimes I do want to chill. Lots of truth in those. I love how the lyric writing to the Knuckles raps are very literal. You know, it's like clearly somebody who's been sent a script and a number of like key facts about the character and makes them rhyme. It sounds really good, but it's very literal. You know, he does have to find the emerald. That is very accurate. Boom, another perfect. Okay, we're coming for that A rank now. Feeling kind of stuck, yeah. This is kind of how I feel now because I have no clue where the third emerald is, but now I do. That's it. All you gotta say is ask. Ooh, we're going for that nice yellow. Come on. Let's find that beautiful red. Show me that red.
It's closer.
Yes, yes. I have to say this is a yes. C rank, we don't know her. It's all about hate here.
Yeah, this is perfect.
I wish you could see my smug face right now. I'm a boss. Boom, we're back. We're so back.
Sheesh. There always seems to be a lot of police
I'm
around
gonna
when you don't
use this
need it.
cutscene to go to the restroom really
Any
quick.
news yet?
For some reason, I'm not getting a signal from the 6 remaining Chaos Emeralds. Maybe Eggman took the emeralds into outer space.
Outer space?
Knuckles!
Hey guys, long time no see. I must have got lost in the mines. Looking for the Master Emerald pieces was tougher than I thought it would be. Where are we anyway? Hey, where are you going?
Move aside, Knuckles! I managed to find the transcripts between Eggman and the President in the government computer. I'm following the President's limo right now.
Catch me up.
If we
Yes,
get
I'm
into
back.
the limo,
I'm alive.
We can trace the call to find Eggman.
He can trace the
Let's meet
call.
up there.
Tails is on some NSA tech.
Hey! Wait for me,
I'm
Tails.
deciding to change my mind about Tails. You know, Mamie is actually cooler than I gave him credit for. I did wash my hands.
The President must be over there.
No. No. But no, though. Okay. Hopefully this hasn't corrupted the... Yeah. Holy shit, what happened? Okay. Let's try again. It's okay. It's not over. We're gonna figure it out. We have confidence. We have love. We have everything we need. I'm nervous. I hope this works. Let's see. First of all, let's see if we lost our save. We did not. Aquatic Mine, 8 emblems. We're good. Okay, let's see if this actually works or if it's gonna crash again. Oh my god, I'm so nervous. I feel it's gonna crash again.
President must be over there.
Holy shit. Okay, it's working, but it's so buggy. Okay, this is very stroby. We're in full Good Faith Live visuals territory now. Just gonna be like, okay, yeah, fuck that. Thank you guys, that's been my stream. I'm gonna go Google that. And then if I don't find a solution in the settings within like 2 seconds, I'm just gonna like end the stream because it's already been an hour. But we're gonna look for it because I kind of wanted to finish the game with y'all. So I'm gonna Google that really quick. And I know I promised no more technical difficulties, but it's kind of my vibe. It's kind of my brand. Okay, yeah, Google is not helping me. Okay. Anybody here can tell me about this? And is this like a well-known issue? And I'm not gonna bore you with this for too long, right? I'm gonna give it a quick go and then move on. But how do I solve? Okay, I've Googled it. It's well known. So how do I solve it? Boom. Okay, that's it. Try turning off dual core mode, somebody says. Your game dump is corrupt. You dump in the same way. Huh. Latest version of Dolphin. I'm running Dolphin 5. Let me check performance. I'm good with RAM. This is using like 8% CPU and 13% RAM, so this isn't exactly... No, this isn't a resolution thing. Good faith tech support. Okay, first of all, you know what I'm gonna do? For, this is like visually boring, so I'm gonna, before I keep looking for a solution, I'm gonna restart the game and have it display something entertaining visually, because I care about you. I do want to stop the current emulation. Yes. All right, how are we doing? Should we call the architects for help? Yeah. Okay, so lots of people sending me threads. Okay. So we're gonna watch this opening cutscene as I Google this issue. Alright, we're gonna try to turn off dual core mode, okay? That's what people seem to be suggesting, so we're gonna give that a go. And if you're just joining us, this is Madeon tech support. It's my new thing. It's just what I do. It's very entertaining. It's high entertainment value. Where is that setting? Where is that? But to be fair though, this kind of reminds me of sometimes on stage I have tech issues too, and when eventually the music comes back, we usually get like such a thrill, you know. We become so happy, and hopefully this is how we're gonna feel when this is resolved. Okay, I disabled dual core, and we're gonna try again. Hello. Hello. I'm filling up the void because I feel like this is radio. When you do like radio, you don't want to have any silence. I don't know if this is also the etiquette on streams. Okay. Okay, you ready? Boom. Let's see. I'm crossing. I'm so excited and nervous and... Hey, this looks good. There's no official glitch. I think this is it. I think we're back. Well, this is about the point where it crashed last time, so let's see. I think we're back. I think we're in this now. I think this is it. I want to thank the chat. I want to thank Google. I want to thank the Dolphin forum. I want to thank the turn off dual core setting. I want to thank my parents, without whom I wouldn't be here today. And Shadow. I mean, I don't know Shadow personally, but I feel like we would get along, and so instead of an invite, like, let's hang out. Okay, so I actually really like those. There's two racing levels. There's one for the hero side and one for the dark side. And they're objectively like bad. Like they're not a fully fledged racing. There's also a bunch of mini games and emblems you have to get to complete. Like it's no Mario Kart, but there's something so charming about this like disembodied floating race in the middle, like above the ocean with a American skyline and some cloud. This is like the way an alien who had never been on Earth would imagine like roads to be, if we described roads to an alien without the context. I think this is what they would assume it looks like.
Did you find the president?
Did I find the president? Oh yeah, right. That's the plot point here. We're chasing after the limousine of the president. First of all, what kind of president like roams around in a limo? Like a long stretch limo. It's very maybe that was the way back in the 2000s. I don't know, I just think stretch limos are a bit tacky, but maybe I'm not aware of, and I apologize if this is like an American thing I don't know about and means something else here. Or I just always thought that they were like more of a like bachelor party type of thing, not a president thing, but maybe I'm wrong. When the president is riding in a circular track suspended above the ocean. Yeah, right? Like, what is he escaping? He's literally on a circle. I mean... Ain't Pepsi. Oh my god! Is this actual Scalar? Ryan? Okay, Ryan, say something that proves that it's actually you. Ain't Pepsi.
Mr. President,
Not
reports
something
show that
either
since 8 to
incriminating
3 hours
or
ago,
like
the
a personal
country is in
detail,
turmoil.
but
Our
something
financial
that
communities are impacted and our satellite communications are down. An emergency meeting has been called. Mr. President, this is a national crisis.
Spare me the details. Exactly just what is it that you want? Dr. Eggman.
Well, let's just get down to business then, shall we, Mr. President?
it's true. What does he want?
I won't bore you with all the details since I know you are a very busy man. Mr. President,
Consider it.
my demands are quite simple. Surrender to the Eggman Empire and make no attempts to resist.
Okay, the men make too.
Otherwise?
Otherwise, your country will cease to exist. You have 24 hours to give me your answer.
No way!
What the?
Okay. Ryan, this is you. I think of you every time I play this too, you know. And for those who don't know, Ryan, Scal Spence, and I, we played a couple of shows together as a band called Trading Dreams, in which we would do an acoustic cover of the Cityscape song. And I watched a video of it very recently, and it was awesome. And Ryan played guitar and sang, and I was there on stage. I had a tambourine, I think.
Mr. President, we're receiving an incoming signal from our agent.
So it was kind of uneven, but you know, my spirit was there. There's so many cool settings in this game, you know, like it goes to space and a city and a pyramid and like forests. It's like a really good series of
And
environments.
more importantly, I saw that Batgirl go inside with him as well. Well, you saw them too, right?
Yeah.
We should be able to get into outer space from there. I don't know what this space colony is all about, but I'll find and destroy that cannon, and then kick their imperial butt.
All right.
I'll go and find the entrance.
Let's do this. All right, and we're back. That music is pretty cool too, actually. Tails, I mean, it's less memorable than Sonic or Knuckles, but it's a decent addition to the canon, you know. Does anybody know which classic synthesizer they use for the opening sound of the menu? You know, when it goes like, "Chong." Like I know it's a preset, but I never knew which keyboard it was, and I'm trying to figure it out because I want whatever keyboard that is. I want to use that sound on the new music. Okay, Tails' voice acting is pretty terrible though. Like this is kind of a low point of his character. Like, okay, doesn't have quite the same impact as some of the peers, but you know. Okay. Trucking along. Somebody says Yamaha DX7. No way. You know that DX7 doesn't even have a filter? I recently read a story about how the a bunch of engineers in Japan like made the engine for the DX7 keyboard synthesizer in the 80s, but they didn't know how it sounded because they weren't patch makers. They didn't make the sounds, they made the technology, so they weren't entirely sure what they were making, I guess. And so once the actual patch designer is it Roland? Actually, I don't even remember if it's Roland or Yamaha. Like who made the DX7? Either way. Anyway, so once they finally heard some of the classic keyboard sounds that they could make with it, the engineers that built this machine actually cried because they realized that all their hard work paid off and they just made a sound that was gonna like change the world. And it did. It really changed the music of the 80s. It's how you get this classic 80s sound. So it must have been cool, you know, like to work on something so abstract and then to see it in the hands of like artists and hear it on the radio for the rest of your life and know that you are a part of moving music in a certain direction, you know? I think it's a beautiful thing. Somebody says that they want more keyboard trivia. You have no idea. So when I produce music, I do a lot of research. Like that's kind of part of what I consider to be my production work is researching sounds and interesting sources and techniques and stuff like that. And I try to find things that not everybody's using, you know. So I try to shy away from like stuff like Serum or those tools that everybody has, and try to find really weird sources. And one way that I do that is I look back in the past, and so I've watched entire like documentaries and read books and stuff about very specific eras of very specific keyboards, and try to kind of delve into that history. And along the way I find some cool, interesting sound, and yeah, so it's a big hobby of mine and a big part of my sound, I think. All right, we're done here. That's it.
Okay. I did it.
You did it. Come on, I did it, but it's okay. Take the credit. Boom! That's it.
Did it, Sonic?
I did it, Sonic. So as we learn from this little piece of dialogue, I think Tails is very much working to inspire pride in Sonic. So it is a kind of intense relationship, I guess they have. Lots of mutual respect, hopefully. That wasn't a good start. Let me try again. Yes, C doesn't exist. When I was a child, I was very bad at this game. I mean, I still am, but I was much worse. And the worst rank you can get is E. But as a child, I kind of assumed that it went all the way to Z. So whenever I had E, which is the worst score, I was kind of like, yeah, I got E, that's pretty good. And I would take pride in it because I was misguided and ill-informed. But now I know better. And since those days, I've never seen anything less than an A or a B. So I am no longer familiar with the concept of an E. I've heard about it, I've read about it, you know, there's a lot of documents.